Let me tell you, if you're a high value woman living in Lagos, then you're prone to trouble. In as much as they say that if you don't go looking for trouble, trouble won't come to find you. Just be careful anyway. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is ZY Harrison. If you're a new subscriber here, please hit the subscribe button down below and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to our channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're a new subscriber, and please give this video a huge thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. If you're a new subscriber here, this is where I create lifestyle content, self-development video, and I show you how to live your life on a budget, how to move on a slow pace and not rush life. So on today's video, we're going to be talking about 10 different things a high value woman is supposed to have in her handbag. Whether you're carrying a big bag or you're carrying a small bag, make sure you have these things in your bag. They are very essential, they are very important, and they are things that cannot be replaced. So the first thing on my list today is your phone charger. In as much as we feel like our battery level can last us a certain period of time, sometimes it is not so. Every woman needs a charger in her bag. Like, it is very important. If you can add your power bank to it, please do, but make sure you have your charger in your bag for any emergencies, for whatever reason that your phone might decide to go off. You should make sure you have your charger. If it's possible, if your bag is big enough, then please add a power bank to it, or better still, get a pouch that has a power bank. Like, we see that these days technology has made life better for us, so you can either get a charger, a power bank, or get a pouch that has a power bank and make your life easy. Number 2 on my list is a sunscreen. If you're going out during the day, you should be informed that you need to apply your sunscreen every 2 hours. Just because you applied it in the morning doesn't mean you should not apply it every 2 hours on your way out. Sunscreen is very important, and I feel like if you don't want to get dark, if you don't want to get sunburnt, you need sunscreen. And I feel like every high value woman should have a sunscreen in her bag. Whether you're carrying a big bag, you're carrying a clutch, or you're carrying a small bag, whichever one, just make sure that you have a sunscreen in your bag. It is an essential for every woman, every high value woman. The third one on my list is mint or gum or chocolate, whichever one that will make your breath feel great, whichever one that will make your breath feel nice, one that would give you, that would increase your high self-esteem. Please make sure you have it in your bag. Having mint in your bag is a plus, and it is a very important one, because if you go out and you probably eat, you're in a restaurant, you eat something that has, for example, for me, whenever I eat onion, I can feel it in my breath. So the best thing is to pop a mint into my mouth, and it eases everything and makes everything better. So in as much as we feel like mint is not important, I feel like it is very important. It's either a mint, a gum that has mint in it, chocolate, something that would neutralize your breath from whatever it is you have eaten. The fourth one on my list is a makeup purse. You do not have to necessarily carry the whole of your makeup purse. You can just have a very tiny makeup purse that will fit a medium bag, that you have your gloss, you have your powder to be able to touch up, and what else, you have maybe your foam pad or your makeup brush to be able to touch your makeup at every opportunity you get. So I feel like every high value woman should have a small makeup purse that contains the essential things you need, so that you can just put it in your bag and touch up at every opportunity you get. If you cannot carry a makeup purse, just carry your brush that contains a powder and a gloss, that can help you maintain beauty at every. Number 5 is your pepper spray or your teaser. Let me tell you, if you're a high value woman living in Lagos, then you're prone to trouble. In as much as they say that if you don't go looking for trouble, trouble won't come to find you. Just be careful anyway. Make sure you have your teaser and your pepper spray in your bag. Lagos is very it's very I don't know what word to use, but Lagos is very hot at the moment, so you need to take care of yourself. Lagos is very unsafe at the moment, so you need to make sure that you have your teaser and your pepper spray in your bag. Not just Lagos alone. If you're watching this and you do not live in Lagos, it is still very essential for you to have your pepper spray and your teaser in your bag. That is your protectants. That is what will protect you from predators, from anybody who is trying to attack you, from anybody who's trying to rob you. It is the quickest thing to pick up from your bag and use as self-defense. So I feel it is something that is important, very essential to be in your handbag. So I feel like it is something that is very important to have, and I feel it is very affordable and it's very accessible. Like, you can get it in stores, you can get it online. So I feel like if you don't have it yet, please do get it. Number 6 is your perfume. In as much as we feel the perfume we use in our house is enough, we don't need to add more. Yes, we do. Like, it is very, very important to have a perfume in your bag. You don't necessarily have to have the big one. You can have the refill one, the very little one. It can even be a perfume oil. Just make sure you drop it in your bag so that when you probably feel like you're uncomfortable and you're not smelling right or you're not scenting nice, you just, pop some on your neck, pop some on your wrist, and you're good to go, and you'll be smelling fresh again. So in as much as we feel like the perfume we've used in our house is enough, nah, it's never enough. A little touch up here and there would not do you any harm. So I feel like a perfume is an essential to be in your bag as a high value woman. Number 7 would be your hairbrush or a tail comb. This is the definition of a tail comb, and this is an hairbrush. I'm not saying carry something like this. I'm saying carry something that is very portable and that will fit in your handbag. Hairbrush is very important. I know how many times I have tried to brush my hair in between shooting, and I know that if you're going to somewhere like a club, or you're going on a date, or maybe you're going for a party, because your hair is bound to scatter. So instead of looking for how to borrow hairbrush from your friend or from someone beside you, make sure you have yours in your bag so that by the time you go use the restroom, it's something you can use to adjust your hair. Because who doesn't want to look good at every point in time? So I feel like one of the essential for you to have in your bag, either a small bag or a medium bag, is your hairbrush. It is an essential for every high value woman. I know that a lot of people might feel like this one I'm about to list now, that's the 8th one, is not important, but it has been important to me in the past, still was important to me of recent, and I feel like every high value woman should have it in their bag. That's your AirPod or your earpiece. When you are with a guy, maybe you're on a date and your friend sends you a voice note and you want to quickly listen to it, you pop your AirPods in your ear or you put your earpiece in your ear and you quickly listen to that voice note. This is very important for you to have it in your bag, and thank God for technology. AirPods have been made very small. It's something you can just pop in your bag and just close it, and it's easy to take around. It's something you can just even put in your pocket. It's very easy to move with, and I feel like if you're the type that has a remote job and you're trying to hear a meeting or two while you're outside, you can't just start playing voice note from your phone and putting it on your ears like this. It doesn't work that way. I feel like a high value woman should not be doing that. So I feel like every high value woman needs an earpiece or AirPods in her bag, and I feel like you should know by now that earpiece or AirPods are very, very essential as a high value woman. The 9th one on my list is a tissue paper or a sanitary pad. If you've calculated your cycle and you know that your period might be coming, please make sure to have your tissue paper or your sanitary pad or your tampons in your bag. Do not go out without realizing that I need to actually put this thing in my bag, especially if you've calculated your cycle and your period might be coming later that night, or it might be coming the following morning, and you know that you won't be returning back to your house. You need these 2 things or these 3 items in your bag. And aside from your period, you need your tissue in your bag, because at some point or at any point you might decide to use the restroom, and what if the restroom you're using does not have tissue? If you use the restroom, maybe you want to clean up, you would need a tissue. And as a high value woman, you know that you already have your tissue in your bag, so you do not need to borrow, or you do not need to call someone for help in regards to getting a tissue for you. So make sure you have your tissue in your bag today, because it's an essential. And if you know that you've calculated your cycle and your period is coming, make sure you have your tampon and your sanitary pad in your bag. And of course, if you are already on your period, make sure you have an extra tampon in your bag, because you might be on a heavy flow and you might want to change at any point in time. So apparently I decided to save the best for the last, which is money. Every high value woman should always go out with money. You should have your money in your bag. As a high value woman, you should know that you having money in your purse, in your bag, is very, very essential. You don't need anyone to tell you that. It's either you have your money in your bag or you have your debit card, better known as the ATM card, so that you can pay for your bills. You don't want to start asking people for money when you're out. You don't want to start looking for how to ask somebody for 1k, for 2k. As a high value woman, you already know that my money is in my purse. You already know that I do not need I do not need any assistance from anybody. And if you do not have access to cash, you can as well have your debit card in your bag. It's something you can just walk to any ATM machine and withdraw money. So always have that mullah, always have that money in your handbag. Do not leave your home, do not leave your house without having or putting money in your handbag as a high value woman. Or that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. I really hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to put out my 2 cents out there, and I hope that you've been able to pick 1 or 2 from this video, and I really hope that you've left a thumbs up down below. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to return back to our channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.